Hey everybody, welcome to Cali Girl Blog. I'm Callie. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody had a restful and peaceful holiday. All right, so let's get into these highlights on the go. I'm not going to be here long, in and out, as it is called highlights on the go. So let's get started. All right, you guys, so there's been some updates in regards to the tragedy that took place at the Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia. All right, according to this post here on the Shade Room, it says, officials say Andre Bing purchased a handgun the day of the Walmart shooting and left behind a death note. Per the Associated Press here, it says, breaking, authorities investigating the fatal shootings of 6 people at a Walmart said that the shooter bought the gun just hours before and left a note with grievances against coworkers on his phone. All right, so let's see what else we can find out here. Let's see, it says here, more details about the fatal shooting that took place Tuesday night at a Chesapeake Walmart are being released, and officials have shared what they learned about the suspect. According to the Associated Press, on Friday, police shared that Bing legally purchased a 9mm handgun the morning of the shooting and left behind what he called a death note. In the note, he apologized for what he would unfortunately do later that day and spoke about the alleged treatment he received from others. In the note, he reportedly said, quote, sorry everyone, but I did not plan this. I promise things just fell into place like I was led by the Satan. You were. It's also stated that he mentioned certain people within his note as he alleged to have been harassed by idiots with low intelligence and a lack of wisdom. Elsewhere in the note, he reportedly said, my only wish would have been to start over from scratch and that my parents would have paid closer attention to my social deficit. As previously reported, Bing, who was a Walmart supervisor, killed 6 other employees as well as himself. Employees who survived the shooting have been sharing what they witnessed the night of the incident, one in which who said Bing seemed to target certain victims and even continued to shoot at them even though they had already been hit. 2 others who were shot remain hospitalized. 1 is still in critical condition. Okay, I'm going to go back up to this here. Elsewhere in the note, he reportedly said, my only wish would have been to start over from scratch and that my parents would have paid closer attention to my social deficit. Okay, that right there. Here's my thing about this. Yes, parents should pay close attention to their children, their behaviors, things that may not seem things that may draw concern, okay? Not to blow those off, but to pay attention to those, study it, watch it, see if maybe they might need some therapy. I think that is parents' responsibility. However, as a 30-some-odd-year-old man, you yourself wrote in your note that you have a social deficit. So my thing is, what did you do? How did you attend your social deficit? Did you go to therapy? Were you in anger management or whatever, the case may have been as far as social anxiety or what have you? Did you tend to that? Okay. You mentioned your parents, but what about you? Where are you placing the blame? On your parents for what they didn't realize you had an issue with as a child? Perhaps. But again, once you know better, once you become aware, it's your responsibility. It's our responsibility, not anybody else's. So I don't buy that. That's what he believed should have happened. Again, he said he felt like he was led by Satan. Okay. So it's unfortunate that you take something as precious as a life because of what you describe a person as being, which is an idiot with low intelligence and a lack of wisdom. Where there's people, there's mess, as my grandmother used to say. And if you don't get yourself under control, it doesn't matter where you go. Your issues are going to follow you everywhere. It's just unfortunate that 6 people had to lose their lives and others were injured as a result of you not tending to your social deficit, as you self-described your situation. I sure hate it. Prayers up for the families of those who fell victim to this situation and those who are in the hospital. May you have a speedy and healthy recovery. All right, let's see what we have next. Okay, so there's been talk, going around about Saweetie's latest album release. Many people say that it flopped, sold 2K within the first week, things like that. And people are coming up with different reasons why this may or may not be. But this was an interesting post here on the Neighborhood Talk by Sunny Digital. It says, neighbors, should social media followers equate to album sales? He posted 13 million followers, hundreds of thousands of likes on all the pictures, but albums sold less than 2,000 copies. That's crazy. The math ain't adding up. He continued, if I had millions of followers and my album sold 2K, I probably would just delete all my social media because y'all lying to me. What y'all think about that? Do you agree that just because you follow someone that whatever they put out, whatever body of work they put out is going to be lit? Because I may follow you, I may be a fan, but this project may just not be it. You know, it's called ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and maybe the project is somewhere in the valley. You know what I mean? Like, it's the fan thing and the stand thing. You know, it's like going to your favorite pizza restaurant, eating a pizza. Maybe the chef was off that night. Maybe it's a new chef and the pizza kind of fell flat. But just because you a stand of the pizza place, you just be walking around, it's lit, it's lit, it's bomb, it's bomb. No, when in reality, you know, it tastes like dirt. Okay, I can follow you and be a fan, but come on, if it's trash, it's just trash. And I'm not saying her project is trash. I'm just using that as an analogy of I can be a fan of you, but this piece of work that you put out is not it. It just didn't hit. And I listened to the project. I tried to give it a chance, and it just didn't tickle my fancy. No. But there's other, you know, singles that she's put out that, you know, was a bop to me. But this one here, this EP, Anyway, it's interesting that he put this out here, though, that, you know, you got all these followers, but nobody bought your album. Or nobody streamed it, supported it, whatever. There's more. Check this out. So the Jasmine brand captured this post from the hitmaker, and it says, Saweetie selling 2K is bad A&R vibes. Someone's supposed to tell you this, ain't it? They are it. Anyway, I also have issues with her having multiple platinum singles and not sticking with the same formula that got her here. Someone gotta get fired. He continued, that's why I can't stand analytics. People couldn't wait to not have to stand on gut feelings and goosebumps. If it's trending, you sign them, and it doesn't work, it takes away being accountable for what you signed. Now you can lean on, oh, the number said, man, for all that. I encourage everyone in the office to really bet on who they sign. This is what I mean. If your artist doesn't win, are you prepared to lose with them? Like lose your job? If we all lived by these rules, the care would be through the roof and a lot of fluff acts wouldn't be here. Ooh, child, not fluff. I mean, let's just be honest. There's a lot of fluff out there. I mean, you know, you'd be lying if you said it wasn't. But to his point, bad A&R vibes. Let's go back. I didn't really see a lot of promotion. I'm going to also add that there's also been other talks that was going on when the project was released. Is it all about timing? Some of the things that was promoted, conversations that was promoted when the album was released. I'll also add that people were saying, you know, with the timing, and we're still dealing with the passing of Takeoff, that it was bad marketing. Some of the things that were said came off as insensitive, and, you know, this just wasn't the right time. Then I heard other opinions stating, hey, well, nobody was concerned about what she was going through when all of this talk on social media was going around about who she slept with, who she's dating, so on and so forth. I mean, she could have been going through a crisis as well. There's even a song made about her, you know, messy. So I'm not saying it's messy. The song is messy, but it is messy. Anyway, so I don't know. But as far as bad A&R vibes, after listening to the project, I really don't care how much they promoted it. It still would not have been the one for me. But that's just me. Like I said, I've liked her other body of work, but not this one. This just didn't hit. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, and let's see what we have next. All right, y'all. So congratulations to Miss Porsha Williams and Simon Gubadia, if that's how you pronounce his name. They are officially married. According to the Jasmine brand, it says, congrats to Porsha Williams and Simon Gubadia. Today, the pair said, I do. We're told they got married at the Four Seasons in Atlanta. Sources also tell us that wedding guests weren't allowed to bring their phones, so it's likely that very few photos will surface online. We're also told that the official images will be sold and nothing is filmed for reality TV. That's different. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta star and her fiance got a marriage license in August in Fulton County. Congratulations to the newlywed couple. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And until next time, you all take care. Peace.